Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Giselle. I review fragrances, as you probably know, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm super duper happy that the algorithm brought you here, and if you are one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your loyal support. Guys, today is all about irresistible and unique fragrances in my collection, part 1. So if you are interested in learning more about them, stay tuned. So welcome back, and let's start this list with this beauty called Oud Saffron Flower by Buterbauch. This is a Floriental fragrance. It's very spicy, woody, floral. It's also leathery. It's also syrupy because it has a very strong honey accord. So it's syrupy, it's bummy, it's thick, it's sticky, absolutely stunning. It's very well blended, so although you can pinpoint the different notes, no note overpowers the other. So it's a definitely well blended type of juice. It's a masterpiece in my opinion. I absolutely love it. It's very heavy in spices. It has saffron, it has nutmeg. It's also very woody, as I said. It has cedar, which is one of my favorite notes in perfumery, especially when it comes to elegant fragrances. I think it's the most elegant woody note. So beautiful. The honey accord, as I said as well, it's very strong. It has guaiac. It also has cypriol. Cypriol is an oil that has a very earthy and very woody type of smell. So we have the cypriol here, we have the guaiac wood, and we have the cedar. So you can expect this to be a very woody fragrance with lots and lots of spices. It's perfect for this time of year, perfect for the nighttime. The colder the weather, the better. It's absolutely gorgeous. It smells very unique, very luxurious, very sophisticated. It also has suede, so it's also a leathery fragrance. Leather is present here, but as I said, it's suede, so it's not animalic. It's soft, it's buttery, it's creamy. That's why I love suede over traditional leather notes. It's not animalic at all, but it's definitely present. So if you like leather, you might like this fragrance, but it's a strong leather spices woody combo. You will feel like $1,000,000 wearing this fragrance. It's absolutely stunning. It's Oud Saffron Flower by Buterbauch. So the second irresistible and unique fragrance in my collection is Rosa by Imaginaires. They make amazing fragrances. This is by far my absolute favorite. This fragrance is stunning. A few months ago, I went to Neiman Marcus, and while I was browsing there, my SA came and she said, Giselle, I have something for you. You need to try this. And I said, okay, I trust you. So when I tried this fragrance, it was love at first sniff. I could not believe what this fragrance was. It's absolutely stunning. It's one of the most different fragrances I have ever smelled. And to keep it short and sweet, I'm gonna tell you right now what this fragrance smells like. To me, this fragrance smells like a rose drenched in a sparkling, super high quality rosé wine or champagne. In fact, it has champagne accords as a top note, so this fragrance is very fizzy. It's very bubbly. It truly smells like champagne. It's very juicy. It has pear, which also is very prominent here. It has Damascena rose. Actually, I think the pear is more prominent than the rose, but you can definitely smell the rose here. It also has incense, it has vetiver, and it has cedar. Again, one of my favorite notes. It's very unique, it's very elegant. It's 100% signature scent worthy. So nice. It lasts about 5-6 hours, and to me it's perfectly fine. As I always say, anything beyond the 6 hours mark to me is a bonus. Fragrances usually are not created to last 8, 10, 12 hours or even till the next day. That's a fantasy. But if you have those type of fragrances, in fact I have a few that last 10 to 12 hours, but that's a bonus to me. I never expect that on a fragrance. So this performing around 6 hours to me is really good. I'm super happy, and it is so gorgeous that even if it lasted less than 6 hours, I would still buy it. This is an all year round fragrance. It's very classy. As I said before, it's signature scent worthy. It's a type of scent that it's not annoying, it's not offensive. It's a scent that you'll never get bored of. It's a fragrance you can wear to work, you can wear to anything. You can't go wrong with Dom Rosa. However, to me, this is a fragrance that I keep for special occasions. Whatever that is for you, but I keep this just for special occasions. Dom Rosa by Liquid Imaginaire. So the next one on my list, guys, is Shaik 30 by Shaik. Shaik is a luxury designer based in Bahrain, and this is my favorite from their fragrances. It's absolutely stunning. I recall when I bought the first bottle 12 years ago, it was super expensive. It was exclusive to a perfume boutique in Germany. Nowadays, it's no longer exclusive, and it's way less expensive than it was years back. Absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of Lua by Xerjoff. It is not really similar, but it definitely has similar vibes. It's also very bright, very sparkly, very bubbly in the opening. It's so feminine, so beautiful. It's an ambery, sweet, juicy, woody, musky type of fragrance. It's so gorgeous, you guys. I hope you... Absolutely stunning. It's a very feminine, very romantic, super luxurious type of fragrance. You will feel like a queen wearing this. It's very sultry, it's very alluring, it's warm, it's very seductive, very sexy. As I said before, it's also very feminine. It's one of the most feminine fragrances I have in my collection. It's so beautiful. That's why it probably reminds me a lot of Lua. It has the same level of femininity. It's super seductive. This is also a fragrance that I keep for special occasions. Not that I cannot wear it every day. Of course I can if I want. The thing is, I have enough fragrances for every day, right? And I want to have a small collection of fragrances that I keep for special occasions. And this is one of the fragrances that I keep for special occasions. Regardless what that is, I have my special occasion fragrances, and this is one of those. I think unless you work in the fashion industry or in any creative space, I think this is not a fragrance safe to wear to work. Of course, you do you, but this is just my humble opinion. I wouldn't wear this to work. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I think it could be a little bit too much, if that makes sense, right? At least this is perfect for date nights. This is perfect for night outs. Almost all of the fragrances I'm going to talk about today are better for nighttime, but of course you can wear them during the day. Doesn't matter as long as it brings joy to your life. But yeah, this is definitely a nighttime fragrance. Absolutely sultry, luxurious, sexy, seductive, unique. This is very unique. It smells like nothing I have in my collection, and like nothing I've smelled in the market. Yeah, this is Shaik by Shaik. So moving on, guys, the next one on my list is Col de Bahrain by Stefan Humbert Lucas 777. What can I say about this? This is one of the most beautiful fragrances I have in my collection. It's very ambery, very resonant, very woody, musky, powdery. It's absolutely gorgeous, elegant, classy, very sophisticated. It's very mysterious. It is a very feminine fragrance, at least on my skin. It pulls really feminine. When I try this on a blotter, it also pulls very feminine. So I wouldn't say this is a unisex fragrance, but again, you do you. It's your thing. But I think this is a very feminine scent. It's very powdery. You definitely have to enjoy powdery scents. However, it's different from the typical powdery fragrances we have out there. It is very powdery, but it's not like baby powder, nor is it like a mature compact powder type of scent. No, it's not. It's in a different way. It's very resinous, it's very ambery, it's very sweet at the same time. This is a skin scent with amazing projection. I think it has iris. I'm sure it has iris here, oris as well. It's also very vanillic. It has vanilla here. This is like the perfect mix between Woman in Gold by Kilian and Gold Night by Kilian. If you mix those two, you will get this fragrance, or similar to this fragrance. The only thing is that this is more resonance and this is more ambery, but it's definitely a mix between Woman in Gold and Gold Night. It's absolutely gorgeous, guys. I think this one is a few notches above Woman in Gold or Gold Night by Kilian. It's definitely a super sultry, super sophisticated type of scent. Very luxurious. It's very powdery, very vanillic in the dry down, and it's a skin scent. It projects really well in the first maybe hour and a half, but it becomes a skin scent, but it lasts very long on your skin. It's super beautiful. This is also fragrance that you can pull off all year round. Honestly, I think it's a very versatile fragrance. It's very luxurious, but at the same time, it's very quiet. This is not a loud fragrance, and it performs really well during the night. So yeah, this is Col de Bahrain by Stefan Humbert Lucas 777. So the next one on my list, guys, is Santel Basmati by Affinissance. This is a beauty. This fragrance, guys, is so beautiful and so unique. There aren't many fragrances out there that smell like this. The only similar one, but they are different. However, the only similar one that I found is Santal Complet by Fragrance Du Bois. But this is even more special. I love this. It's very gorgeous. It's like a woody gourmand type of scent. It's basically a sandalwood, patchouli, iris, and basmati rice combo. It's a simple fragrance, I would say. It's pretty linear. It doesn't change dramatically, but it is absolutely stunning. It also has cashmere. Cashmere gives fragrances an accord that makes you feel very cozy, very warm, although this is not a warm fragrance, but it definitely gives you those warm vibes. It's very creamy, stunning. It's very creamy, very sweet, very smooth, very silky. It's sweet. It's not too achingly sweet, but it's sweet. The basmati rice accord, it's strong. I love jasmine and basmati rice. I cook that all the time in my house, and this reminds me of my kitchen. It's so gorgeous, so decadent. It has Mysore sandalwood. Mysore sandalwood is the highest quality sandalwood you can find in the market. Now it's highly regulated. That's why the industry started harvesting Australian sandalwood, which is less sweet, it's drier and less creamy than Mysore. This is Mysore, so you can expect a very creamy and sweet and decadent type of scent. It also has iris, it has patchouli, it has musk. The dry down is pretty musky. It's signature scent worthy, 100%. It's an all year round type of scent. Super feminine. I think this can be unisex, but it definitely leans more on the feminine side. Super elegant. It's very unique. It smells like nothing you have smelled in the market. Projection is about an arm length. It projects pretty well considering the category of this fragrance. It lasts about 4 or 5 hours, more, I would say more 4 than 5, which I'm okay with. When a fragrance is this gorgeous, I don't mind overspraying and even carrying a deacon with me so I can respray throughout the day. It's absolutely gorgeous, super elegant, and all year round type of scent. It blooms during the summer, I'm not gonna lie to you, but this is a fragrance you can pull off all year round. Yeah, this is Santel Basmati by Affinissance. And the last one for today, guys, is Rose Atlantic by DS and Durga. DS and Durga is a niche house. They make amazing fragrances, but they can be a hit or miss. They use extremely high quality ingredients, but their fragrances are very unique. I don't find one of their fragrances that is a safe blind buy. And yeah, but this is my favorite. It's a great house and definitely worth trying. This is Rose Atlantic. As I said, I talked about this fragrance before. It's the most different rose fragrance you can find in the market. In fact, even if you don't like rose, or even if you're not a big fan of roses in fragrances, you might still like this fragrance. This is a very dewy mineral type of fragrance. Usually we see rose combined with leather, with patchouli, with wood. Well, nothing like this. Nothing like this. This is totally different. This is dewy, this is watery. This has very similar vibes to Gris Dior. It's not similar at all. Do not expect a similar fragrance, not even a dupe, nothing like that. In fact, I don't even talk about dupes in my channel. It's not similar in the scent itself, but it definitely has similar vibes. It's a dewy rose. It reminds me a lot of the ocean. When I smell this fragrance, it's like I am at the ocean. It's stunning. Let me spray. So beautiful. This is not your typical rose. This is not your dark rose. This is not your jammy rose. Nothing like this. This is what I said at the beginning, that even if you're not a big fan of roses in fragrances, you might still like this. In fact, I encourage you to try this fragrance. Absolutely stunning, guys. It's very mineral, slightly marine, slightly salty, ozonic as well. It's very calming. It has a very strong linden note. The linden is very present. It's very mineral. I'll stick to what I said before, and it is that when I smell this fragrance, It makes me think of a rose soaked in ice cold sparkling water. This is what this smells to me. It's absolutely gorgeous. The mineral accord is very prominent. It's even more prominent during the warmer months under high heat and especially high humidity. It projects better and the fragrance lasts longer. However, you can pull this off all year round. It lasts about 6 hours. It has a very nice projection, a very beautiful sillage. It's very, very unique and irresistible. It's very addictive and everybody compliments me on this. Rose Atlantic by DS and Durga. So guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video about irresistible and unique fragrances in my collection. This has been part 1. I hope you enjoy it. And if you want a part 2, please let me know in the comments below. Remember, I create content for you, so your opinion matters and I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you want a part 2, please let me know in the comments down below. Stay safe and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.